1, 2, 3. Right there.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, you might have to get you.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here's Carter now on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
I had to pop the monitor out on this nigga. You. Yeah, man. It's a lot that we don't know, though. I done learned some shit. We got about 3 monitors, and the 2 other monitors had the side view for you. Man, like you in the fucking, like you see, man, that shit crazy. I'm talking about, bro, they show the whole side of the stadium right now if I was playing, like I was in the stadium. Like I can see the sidelines if I go buy another monitor and put it right next to it and shit.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he gets this up across the
shit, I'll take it back and tell them give you a live ass monitor that you can get. That's just as cost as much. Shit. I'll be going back to like shit. This note this worth.
It doesn't take a great play caller to
Give me
realize you want to establish
the top shelf monitor in that bitch. That will take a game.
Dividends as the game progresses.
Yeah, I might need to.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Oh, good defense.
They're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
I like it. Okay, to play today.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I don't fuck about none of that.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
You don't fuck about none of that.
He'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early.
I'm trying to run him over. Fuck a shrimp. Next time I'm going to truck his ass.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs. Established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
It was Joe Hayden, the former Pro Bowler, that came up to get him down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. fake to mix it and now look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, his 9th touchdown.
Man, I got the beats on, man. I ain't switching. The beats, the shits.
And he's got it to make it 7-0.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Nah, they ain't.
That's
I got my cord here.
back line of the end zone.
I got the beats with the headphones. Yeah, what? That shit sound good. Yeah, that shit sound good. Oh, what do? Well, what's they got on? I don't know. Here we go with this shit.
On first down, McDonald. And right away, he lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more
Well,
pressure
I'm
to
saying
him
like this
at all
time.
times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there.
This ain't that, man. Come on, man. We both watch YouTube, and I'm on that shit just as well. And I'm watching your shit. I'm telling you, I've been at. I'm a subscriber. I tune in.
3rd and 10.
To throw on third down, McDonald.
I see it. That's a fucking touchdown.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down conversion good for 23.
48-yard line.
Throwing on first down. McDonald.
Oh,
Completion here
oh,
to Claypool.
fucking pursuit.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
That's another Steelers first down.
From the gun, it's McDonald. His throw incomplete. Anthony McFarland was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Did you win?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, McDonald. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you been taken off for that shit too. You don't understand. You know, I don't play that shit. Non-tolerance.
They'll run with McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony McFarland with his 16th touchdown of the year.
We got you in the division. I gotta put you on the punching bag stool too.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Carter now on the return.
Nope.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10. at their own 27.
Use the time, brother.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November.
Run him over.
They would be a wild card team. And
See what I'm
that's
saying?
great. They'd be in the playoffs,
See what I'm
but you
saying?
know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team.
I ain't tripping. I play
Because
defense, man.
right where they're
I'm
sitting,
a defensive team.
a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Word.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little
That's cool.
early there.
Sometimes that shit happen. I'm probably known for doing that shit.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Burrow. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive.
That's what I need. That's what I said. How you do that? Teach me how to do that.
Nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of
Yeah.
yardage.
I can do it for my account. I got real account. I got Google accounts and shit. I'm streaming from YouTube.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
You gotta teach me how to do that. You hear me?
Things rolling on
Like
this
word,
drive.
like for this day over, you teach me how to do that.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's
Hell
a 6-yard
yeah.
gain on the ground, and that'll make it 7-4. I think you
I can tell when a motherfucker watching my game.
needed to assess the young QB actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
Good touch that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. On 3rd down, Mixon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Vinatieri's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Johnson, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. McDonald. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Flush to his right. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
At the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, McDonald eluding the pressure right.
Don't fuck up.
Pass incomplete.
This ain't what you
They've
think.
given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They go play action with McDonald.
With the hold.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald forced out to his left. He'll run it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
3rd down and 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd down, McDonald. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. McFarland running out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's McDonald to throw, rolling to his right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
To return it, Darius Phillips. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. gun to give to Mixon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Cincinnati.
Back to Mixon on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Down, Mixon. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. 4th in the NFL in 2018. 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Lane. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
At the 49-yard line.
Play action. It's McDonald. Flushed out right. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McDonald throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It should have been picked if you were throwing to the person I thought you were.
3rd down here.
3rd down and 10.
From the gun, McDonald. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. Being chased out left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, this will be McFarland. Space to run past the 20. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Operating from the gun, McDonald. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Bengals 10. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Phillips. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Come on, man.
Will they make up for it? Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Now it's Burrow. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
On third down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That good for 19 at a first down. And they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Philip Dorsett with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, you know, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Let's try to strip him. Almost had it.
To the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Ebron with it over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, McFarland. And he stopped immediately there. We'll call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Short little throw to Ebron.
Sick of that shit.
Work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Back now in
I'm gonna show you something about that.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Told you. I'm sick of this shit.
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted. The 28, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Burrow now, a big spot for the Heisman Trophy winner.
Fuck off of me.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he'll be
fuck off of me,
down,
man. Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
Midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Cincinnati.
This is Mixon. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Come on. I threw you open, man.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Option play on 3rd down. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow, eluding the pressure right.
Wrong fucking person.
For Boyd, but it's intercepted.
Fuck. No, man, he had him.
Get this back to the 32-yard line. A young
I had the wrong fucking ball, man.
But is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Carl Lawson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Flushed out right. To the right side to Eric Ebron.
Wow, that's amazing.
23 yards the pickup there. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now.
Blue route,
first
man.
and 10 down at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, McDonald escaping the
fucking
pressure
real.
right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. McFarland once more. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Running with McFarland. And he gets the first down yard he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. On on the ground. It's McFarland. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
From the gun on 3rd down, McDonald. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he?
Good game, man.
I mean by that. An old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Boswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's Carter now on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. With a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who had interceptions early and then became great later?
Who would that be? Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Timeout. Why not call timeout? And then we need a point.
Looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter.
Hey, yo,